Papal Bull, yo, it set the stage. This Europe, a chapter unlocking the cage. In the heart of Africa, where the story starts. In the shadows of the Vatican, history unfolds. Papal Bull's decreeing a story untold. Nicholas V, with a pen in his hand, claiming the world like it's a promised land. Both unlawful and immoral, breaking the law, tearing lives apart, that's the fatal flaw. With the weight of the crown, they raise up the sword, spreading pain and division. A twisted accord, from Spain to the shores. They set sail with pride, but the truth of their conquest they try to hide. Art of domination, masked in a prayer, while the cries of the innocent fill the air. Both unlawful and immoral, breaking the law, tearing lives apart, that's the fatal flaw. With the weight of the crown, they raise up the sword, spreading pain and division. A twisted accord, freedom's a dream that we all can embrace. But history's chains, they bind every race. Rise up, stand tall, let the truth be known. In a world built on lies, let love be shown. Repent for the past, but the future is bright. With voices united, we'll continue the fight. Both unlawful and immoral, but we'll take a stand for justice and peace. We'll reclaim this land, influencing Spain's ventures. Their ambitions now are coral in lands of the non-believers. They traded souls for gold, a legacy of heartache and stories of old. Echoes of freedom in the rhythm we trust. With voices united, it's love that we must. Pope Nicholas in 1452 gave them rights to colonize and left hope deprived. In the shadows of history, a different bull paved the road. Romanus Pontifex, a heavy crown bearing a dark load, issued by Nicholas V in 1455, confirming rights from 52, where power seemed to lie. Trading souls in West Africa, a game of cash and creed, justifying the torn lives as greed took the lead. With faith as their armor, they expanded the chain, but the cries of the oppressed echo still through the pain. In this tale of power we find hope and unity, for justice will rise from the depths of community. A turning point, systematic change, exploitation deep in our hearts, it remains. The church blessing greed, that's the way it goes. A precedent for power, you reap what you sow. Stand up, rise up, we can't let it slide. For the fight for freedom, we'll take back our pride. Together we'll march, justice on the way. Remembering the past, but paving a brighter day. The Papal Bull dropped, its impact was clear. King Afonso on the rise, spreading pain and fear, attacking African kingdoms, lives lost in the raid. Caught in chains, the price of greed they paid. Coastal poles rising, a grim marketplace. Enslaved souls gathered, they lost their space. Transported across waters, a cruel dark tide. Dehumanized in shadows, where dignity died. The demand for labor, it twisted the game. Brutality unleashed, it'll never be the same. Feel the struggle, hear the cries. We rise from the ashes, we will not comply. History's lessons etched deep in our heart. For every soul lost, we'll play our part. The Atlantic slave trade, driven by greed's embrace. Sugar and tobacco, a dark, cruel race. A cycle of violence, exploitation inside. Community shattered, robbed of their light. Homes invaded, families torn asunder, lives uprooted, lost in the thunder. Economic temptation's a dangerous game. European traders and they claim African leaders share the blame. Complicity runs deep, the narrative spins. Victimhood and agency, where the story begins. Weaving through history, find strength in the pain. Together we rise, through the struggle we gain, yeah. tracing roots of our past, understanding slavery, shadows that still last. Colonial chains, they shape who we are, colonial identities, and we carry the scar. Exploring these origins, we rise and we learn. Resilience in our blood, a fire that won't burn. Through suffering they stood, warriors in the night, struggling for justice. We'll keep up the fight within the diaspora. Our voices unite, seeking recognition, shining truth's light. Religion used to justify the pain, but faith ignites hope, breaking every chain. So let's stand together, remember the way. For those who came before, we honor today. The issuance of the Papal Bull back in 55, Romanus Pontifex, watch the justifications thrive. Pope Nicholas gave Portugal the green light to colonize Africa, the darkness of the night, subduing unchristians, laying the tracks for the Atlantic slave trade. History's heavy facts, religious backing gave colonizers a shield, moral authority, their fate was sealed. Viewing it as divine, a mission to spread Christianity's veil, overspreading the dread, intersection of faith and colonial plots, rationalizing cruelty, counting the cost. Countless lives treated in ways so inhumane, but we rise up strong, breaking every chain. Through the ashes of history we stand tall and fight for justice and truth. We'll reclaim our light.